again, use statements, online banking transactions. You maybe track your spending using an app or a spending log. Here's the thing. When we're finding the money, this is very different than making a budget. When we're finding the money, it's very different than making the budget. We all sort of have a budget. It's just a question of whether it's intentional and it's written down. We all have one. It's simply the money coming in versus the money going out. It's the personal cash flow, another name for it. Before we can make a budget, we have to find the money. We got to know where the money's going currently. And then the budget making process is to take all the money coming in and going out and figure out what we want to do intentionally with what we have. And so this step is just finding the money. And that's why that last thing there, I'm being really old school, but I'd recommend anybody that's willing to do it, it's a great exercise. Get yourself a little, you can go Dollar General, Walmart, wherever, and get a little small notebook, a little bitty. They got little bitty ones that'll go in a pocket or something. But get you a little notebook, and every time you spend a penny, write it down and do that for a month. I mean, every single time you spend something. If you'd rather, use your note app on your phone or something, that's fine too. The point is, there's so many things we're spending money on that really don't show up on a statement. That don't even really show up clearly on the online banking transaction because you don't really maybe know what it is by looking at the online banking transactions. And if you're using cash, then it's not there. So the only way to really capture everything I've ever found consistently is the old school get a notebook and write down every single thing you spend money on. And at the end of the month, you don't have to do it forever, but most people are really surprised at how much is going to stuff they didn't even really think was in the in the party. Like, well, I didn't even know I was doing that. Or let's spend $2 or $3 a day on a coffee or something, and that's fine. But they're just like, oh, I spend maybe $10 a month on coffee because it's just a couple dollars. But if they're going every day, I mean, it's $100 plus a month just on one item, and in their head they're thinking it's like $10, and so they don't always realize, they being anybody doing this, how much money is going to some of these things unless they track it for a period of time. So I would encourage you to consider doing that for a short period of time and just see kind of what you come up with.